A friend of mine believes that growing up, every child dreams of being a star at least once in her life, but that it's only the odd few who hold onto the dream into adulthood. I guess that would be me. My name is MARLA NEAL. I was the first of two children born to Leora and Robert Neal, and I grew up in Co-op City, a middle-class, culturally diverse, but primarily Jewish community on the northeast tip of New York City. My show business aspirations began as early as the second grade, when I suddenly, for no good reason, decided I just wanted to be noticed, that I wanted to be a star. Is anything more diva than that? Early in life, my only outlet for that grandiose dream was in school and community choruses. Things changed, however, when I auditioned for what is now called LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and the Performing Arts, which most people know as the Fame School. There was, and still is, no place like LaGuardia in the world. I made some great friends there, several of whom remain my closest friends to this very day.
LaGuardia was a place, I guess you can say, for misfits, like people who are like outcasts in the regular world of high school. I mean, you had kids with mohawks, then you had the ones with the Gucci bags and the big bangle earrings, and you had the geeks, and you had the goth, and all that, you know, all those different kind of things that you couldn't do in a normal high school. And so I used to wear nightgowns to school. There was two types of performers in LaGuardia. There was the opera singers, and they were the gospel singers. I was neither one, so I kind of got pushed to the side or somewhere in the middle there. And so I wasn't, you know, nobody gave me special attention because I wasn't the showy one.
After I graduated from LaGuardia, I continued chasing my dream by enrolling in Marymount Manhattan College's theater program. That is where I became focused on not just being a star, but achieving that goal on stage, performing in musicals.
In Marymount, I did two main stage productions. One was The Grass Harp by, originally by Truman Capote, but I did the musical version. And I did The Color Museum by George C. Wolfe. I did some other plays for colored girls, and I was the Lady in Orange, and was Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Member of the Wedding, I played Frankie, and that's all I remember at this time. My musical teacher in Marymount brought the performer out of me. So I came alive.
After Marymount, there was nothing left to do but hit the audition scene. And early on, I was pretty lucky.
Yeah, after Marymount, I went on thousands of auditions. I didn't care what the call was for. I just wanted to get out there, get a job. My main focus was to become Actors Equity member. Theater Works called me first, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my equity card. So I just automatically said, yes, I'll take the job. But then a week later, Disney called me and offered me the job, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I went out on tour, Theater Works. It was a 6-month tour, various cities. I got a call from Disney, had to turn it down because I was still on tour with Theater Works. And then I got another call in June, and I said, well, I better take it this time. And the tour with Theater Works was almost over. I had like 3 more weeks to go, and so I was like, I'm going with Disney. 2 weeks later, I was in Florida.
As everybody knows, luck doesn't last forever, and soon I found myself facing the disconnect between dreams and cold, hard reality. Do I keep dreaming with empty pockets, or do I get a job?
After Disney, I came back home and I couldn't get a job. Went to auditions, couldn't get work. Then I was like, okay, well, I have to get a real job. I got a full-time job as a school teacher in a daycare center. And I mean, I was so dedicated to the job that I went back to school and got a master's in early childhood education. But still, I still wanted to perform. So I left, and now I'm in the beginning stages of trying to, get my voice back and, going to auditions slowly but surely, and hopefully I'll end up with a job soon.
When people think about show business, normally they think about the end result. Lights, applause, fabulous costumes. But before you get to all that, and after the gig is done, there is the less exciting, more nerve-wracking mainstay component of the business. Auditions, auditions, auditions.
It's heard that like they say, I saw her at the seashore with a great big pan. There was time pouring water on a drowning man. She's hard, 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 Thank you.
So now I'm back on the scene. I've been lucky that I was able to dream early on about what I wanted to do with my life, and I am happy to have had a taste of what it feels like to do it. But I, like any other theatrical performer, will not be satisfied until I reach the top of that Everest of theater performance, the Broadway stage. I've been gazing up at these lights my entire life, and I'm sure that it's just a matter of time before I see my own name on the marquee. I know that, as sure as I know that my name is MARLA NEAL. And trust me, one day you will know it too.
There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low. How I wish the folks at home could only see what's come to any, how proud they'd be. Getting paid for doing what comes naturally.
So one of the songs we had to sing was, Oh Say Can You See? What is that song called?
The national anthem.
Oh, thank you. The national anthem. That's what it's called.
Let's go on